Hola amigos, today we're going to tell you about Che. Whatever happened to him? Where'd he go? Okay, not the guy. The letters that you may have heard of before. Che, doble L, doble R. Whatever happened?
But if you want to take your Spanish to the next level, remember that we are your resource to learn real-world travel Spanish. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and let's get started.
Empecemos. So, if you don't know what we're talking about, what's this Che, doble L, doble R? Don't even watch this video because we don't want to confuse you. But what happened was there used to be another version of the Spanish alphabet. That all changed. Can you tell us about it, Mai?
Well, actually in 1994, the Real Academia de la Lengua Española decided that some letters were no longer going to be considered letters, such as Che and doble L, doble R. Instead, they were just going to be considered dígrafos, which is a union of two letters that make just one sound. For example, in English, you have the TH sound, but that is not considered a letter. It's not in the alphabet. Well, in Spanish, in the Spanish alphabet, before we used to have letters like Che, which is the C and H.
Like churro.
Like churro, for example. And Che was considered a letter. But then they were like, wait a minute, this is not a letter. It's two letters, which make just one sound. So they just decided that they were no longer going to be in the alphabet. And ever since 1994, they started not including them in the new dictionaries. But somehow, when I went to elementary school, I learned the alphabet with Che and doble L and doble R.
And in some of my first Spanish classes, I remember hearing these sounds as if they were part of the alphabet. Mm-hmm. But that was just when they were really actually starting to change, right?
Yes. And until 2010, that's when they decided to make it official everywhere in the world where Spanish is spoken. Che, doble L, doble R were no longer going to be part of the alphabet. I mean, we still use the letters C and H. We also use double R. They are just no longer in the alphabet.
Yeah, so in 1994, they made the decision to get rid of them as kind of letters in the alphabet, even though they were sounds.
Yes.
But in 2010, they said, this is it. Officially from now on, the new alphabet doesn't include these sounds in the alphabet. They're still sounds in the language, but you won't find them in the alphabet as CH for Che. You'll just see them in churros.
Or carro. Or llorar.
I think this actually makes a lot of sense. Why have sounds in an alphabet that are really just a combination of letters? We don't have TH in English in the alphabet. We use it all the time in sentences, in words, when we're speaking to one another, but it doesn't make sense to have that as a separate letter. So if you've seen our video about the alphabet, you may have noticed that some things were missing from the way you learned the alphabet before, but that's just the new way it is. So you'll still hear these letters though, these sounds.
Yes.
And even here in Mexico, I've heard people use the old version, y griega. I was never a fan of that. That's kind of just like
it's just too long.
Yeah, it's a clumsy way to say why. Yeah. Yay is way better. Yay for yay.
Yay.
So we just want to clear that up for anyone who learned the old version of the alphabet. I know a lot of people who are still used to the old version. The new version is in our video, so use that.
Do it. Now.
And if you want to practice spelling your name and any other word in Spanish, we have a tool for that on our website. You maybe heard us talk about it in our alphabet video, but we'll leave the link again in the description.
Anything else we want to add?
I think that's it. Yay for yay.
Yay. Thanks for watching.
Nos vemos pronto.
Adios.